Best intro ever. In our quest for answers, there is only one person we can turn to. Help us, Eli Glasner. You are our only hope. You know, we've been waiting for Eli's review as long as the movie itself, it seems
been a while,
like.
right?
I know, it has been a long time. Can't wait. I'm just going to be quiet, turn it over to you. Spoiler-free review, courtesy of Eli.
Everybody relax.
Okay.
The Force Awakens is good, maybe even great. If The Force Awakens is guilty of anything, it's actually staying a little too close to the original formula that George Lucas developed some 4 decades ago. Let's see, what do we have? A cute droid trapped on a desert planet with a secret plan, a young person discovering their secret powers, a black hooded villain with a face mask and auto-tune, and then stormtroopers preparing for another massive planet-smashing weapon. The rebels have been renamed the Resistance, the Empire, the First Order. All that work after Return of the Jedis, and it feels like we're back where we started. But with screenwriter who gave us The Empire Strikes Back and the director J.J. Abrams now at the helm, all those things of Star Wars that we used to have to make excuses for, the bad acting, the awkward dialogue is much, much better. And then the new characters. We'll take a look.
Who are you? I'm no one.
I was raised to do one thing. But I've got nothing to fight for.
With Rey, the desert scavenger, and Finn, the ex-stormtrooper, Poe, the pilot, what we have here is a new level of self-awareness. Now, I attribute this to J.J. Abrams stealing a couple tricks from his mentor, Steven Spielberg. Daisy Ridley as the scavenger Rey, living almost as a slave, and yet, as you can see, she can fight for herself. John Boyega as Finn, an ex-stormtrooper trying to pass himself off as one of the good guys. A great example of something we've never seen before, giving a depth to the other side. The bad guys now dealing with that guilt, allowing himself to enjoy those moments, reveling in the excitement of an X-Wing battle and trying to save Rey and realizing Rey doesn't need any help at all. Now, the bad guys didn't get that storytelling upgrade. Adam Driver as the sulking, overly emotional Kylo Ren could use some work. Maybe it's that face mask making him anxious, but bigger than the special effects, the X-Wing battles, bigger than even, yes, the Millennium Falcon or the new supersized Death Star, the biggest special effect in The Force Awakens is time. Seeing Han Solo, Harrison Ford back on the screen, seeing Princess Leia, now General Leia. They don't look the same, but that's the point. The comic timing of Han and Chewie has never been better, but there's a wistfulness. He and Leia, they share a past. There are regrets. It sounds strange to say, but in this space opera, this is Harrison Ford's best work in years. And so what we have here is kind of like the greatest hits of Star Wars repackaged for 2015. And what I hope for the next movie, because there will be a next movie, is that J.J. Abrams focuses less on satisfying the fanboys and fangirls and tells us another story with a little less reverence for the original. That said, my inner child is still vibrating 4 out of 5.
Yes. Yes. And the initial verdicts I've been reading as well from other critics, similar. So it is well worth lining up, getting your tickets for whenever you can. So apart from shaping your sartorial choices, Chewie, let's take a moment, because it's 1977, right?
Yeah.
This is May of 1977, the original came out. We have a body of some 40 years' work of this franchise. Tell me about Star Wars and its impact on you.
I think my first memory, I'm pulling out some of my old action figures.
I was going to say, do you always walk around a little action figure?
Every now, you never know when Boba and C-3PO can help. I mean, so as a kid, you would see a lot of this, me sitting on my carpet in my bedroom in Unionville, you know, fighting the good fight. I was inspired when I saw the first Star Wars. I think I saw the first one on television, and then I watched Empire Strikes Back in the movie theater, and Luke losing his hand, I was scarred. I had nightmares for months. But it really had an impact on me because it was this larger-than-life, mythic kind of elemental world. And for me, someone who grew up on superheroes and Star Wars, it was kind of like my religion. It inspired me to fight the good fight. It inspired me that even a moisture farmer from Tatooine could become something incredible. And then later, as I fell in love with film, I realized just how rebellious Star Wars was. I mean, this came out at a time when American films were dark and moody. We're talking Godfather, and Taxi Driver. America was still limping out of the Vietnam War. And here comes this guy, George Lucas, who made American Graffiti and has this massive idea of a new universe to bring us into. It was rough, it was dusty, it kind of looked like a place we'd never seen and yet somehow familiar. It was a Western, it was a space opera, all these things and more. And remember, when Star Wars opened in '77, it opened on 42 screens.
Right.
And so now it's become that phenomenon. Really is
4,000 screens
Exactly.
it's going to open on this
not too
opening
shabby.
weekend. Isn't that incredible? Okay, we'll talk more next hour about impact on cinema as you started to describe, but obviously you are a fan as well as a critic in this situation.